Stuart, what was your assessment of that breathless match?
Yeah, obviously, Scott, the final outcome's what everybody wants. You know, the elation of scoring that goal in the last few seconds of the game. It is the last kick of the ball, essentially. It's the best way, it's the best feeling ever. But listen, I'm not going to get too clouded as well. We were poor in the first 45 minutes. We struggled. I didn't feel as if we found any kind of fluidity in possession. I thought that we took a step backwards out of possession. I thought that we almost invited Kilmarnock onto us, allowed them to get crosses into our box, allowed them to get their kind of forward-thinking players on the ball, and I just felt that probably this run that we find ourselves on, you know, 9 Premier League games undefeated, as it is now, has never come from the back of taking a step backwards and not being aggressive out of possession, and that was a big part for us. There's loads of aspects that we'll strip back and loads of things that we'll look at that weren't good enough in the first 45, but what I need for the players is I need a reaction. I need them to give us something better in the second half. Half time couldn't come quick enough, and obviously I got after them a little bit at half time. We put some more demands, we tweak our shape, but the shape change and everything like that comes as a result of the tough week that we've had, Scott. It's been really hard with the injuries that we've sustained into that kind of forward area, so you're trying to find ways and means where you can try and get yourself a foothold in the game, and I thought from the first 5 minutes of the second half we got that, and you could just see the team grow in belief, and that hunger's never been in question. There was a hunger there to go and win the game, of course there was, but we started to find a wee bit more quality as well, and you know, even when we missed the penalty, I think there's a lot of teams that the heads will go down, and a lot of players that they will start to become dejected, but I didn't see that in us, and that's probably the most pleasing aspect.
You say you made changes at the break and throughout the first half for the second half. One of the changes was Harry Paton. Now, Harry's not had the best of seasons so far. He signed a new contract, then got knocked back again through injury. Did he deserve that moment more than anyone?
Yeah, I'm delighted for him. I really am. So is his teammates in there, not just because it's the 3 points, but I think we all acknowledge how tough a time it's been for Harry over the last, Scott, probably 18 months or more. You know, he's had a long spell out the game. We brought him here, showed a little bit of trust in him last season. He showed us enough to give him a new contract. He's had a setback from that. But, you know, I know him probably better than anybody else. I've coached him for a long time, working with him at another football club. I know his personality, I know his character, but also know his quality, and I know what he can bring to the table. Not just in his goal. I thought he gave us a real lift in the second half with his energy, with his quality, with his drive from the middle of the park, and he never took a backward step. He very much took a forward one, and I thought that was a decent catalyst amongst the rest of the players growing in confidence in the game, that put us in that position to try and win it at the end. And as I say, I'm delighted that he's the guy that gets the goal. I think it's just reward for 45 minutes, but for us as a football club, we now hope that he kicks on and he goes to start to show us all his full potential.
This week the news obviously came out that we managed to exceed our season ticket target sale for the year. Was that the perfect reward for supporters today?
Yeah, I've just had a message off one of my Motherwell supporting mates, and he's saying that that's one of the best feelings he's had. And again, I keep saying it, we have to give the supporters something. I don't think we gave them enough in the first 45 minutes at all. But what we can see is how much they're behind us in that second half. Once we started to go more in the front foot and grow into the game, and then I think that you just see the elation run about the place. You hear the atmosphere. It's fantastic. We touched on it during the week, didn't we, in terms of us reaching our season ticket target, which is quite brilliant, really, in these current times. But I think we gave the supporters a wee something just to hold on to there at the end there, and I think we'll all enjoy this one. We take our weekend and we get back to work again as of Monday.
Thanks for your time, Stuart. Well done.